Barnaby the Beagle lived a life of unparalleled luxury. His days were filled with gourmet dog biscuits, thrice daily walks in the park, always on the most pristine paths, naturally, and evenings snuggled on a cashmere throw next to a roaring fireplace. His humans, Eleanor and Thomas, treated him not as a pet, but as a cherished child. They celebrated his birthday with a lavish party, complete with a custom-made cake, carrots, of course, not chocolate. They even consulted a canine nutritionist to ensure Barnaby's diet was perfectly balanced. They bought him designer sweaters, a miniature chauffeur-driven car, and a diamond-encrusted collar. Barnaby, however, seemed strangely subdued. He'd often sit by the window, staring out at the squirrels, a wistful look in his brown eyes. He seemed to long for something more. One day, Eleanor noticed Barnaby digging furiously in the garden. She scolded him gently, but he persisted. She finally investigated and found him burying a half-eaten biscuit. It wasn't spoiled. Barnaby simply didn't want it anymore. Eleanor watched him, a pang of realization hitting her. Barnaby wasn't unhappy, but he was overwhelmed. The constant pampering, the endless attention, it was suffocating. He missed the simple joys of a dog's life, the thrill of a good chase, the independence of exploring, the satisfaction of a well-earned bone. That evening, Eleanor and Thomas had a long talk. They decided to make a change. They started by giving Barnaby more freedom. They let him roam the yard without supervision, allowing him to explore and dig to his heart's content. They traded the gourmet biscuits for a mix of regular kibble and the occasional tasty chew toy. They still loved him dearly, but their love was now expressed in a different way. Through respect for his canine nature, not through excessive indulgence. Barnaby responded beautifully. His eyes gleamed with a newfound energy. He bounded through the park with unrestrained joy, his tail wagging furiously. He still enjoyed his cuddles, but now they felt more meaningful, more genuine. He was still Barnaby, the pampered beagle, but now he was also Barnaby,